Hi there, my name is Luke Pilkington Ching. I'm the owner of Vision Mobile, and I've been asked by Porirua City Council to put together a little tutorial on how to use Flickr for promoting the GigatownPorirua campaign. I used to be a teacher, so I'll be using learning intentions. So by the end of the session, we will know how Flickr is different from other photo sharing networks, how it can benefit GigatownPorirua, and how to sign up for a Flickr account and then upload images. So what's so special about Flickr as compared to some of the other social networking or photo sharing sites? Probably first and foremost, they give you a huge 1 terabyte of data, which is a phenomenal amount of data. They also allow batch uploading. Instagram, for example, doesn't really allow you to do that at this stage. They also retain the original quality of the image. Many of the photo sharing sites will downgrade the quality of your images. And also there's this facility to do batch hashtagging. For example, we can create a whole bunch of images and then put the tag GigatownPorirua to all of those images at once. It's an also opportunity for us to use another resource that we're not yet sort of utilising for the GigatownPorirua campaign. So how does that help us? First and foremost, there are big gains from small amount of effort. There's also further opportunity to spread the GigatownPorirua message through the use of Flickr, and it's also a really easy sell for photographers, not only pro photographers or keen enthusiasts, but everyone's got a camera these days. It's also one of these situations where it's quite a symbiotic relationship, because for photographers but keen to get their work out there, Flickr is a good opportunity to do that, and by adding the GigatownPorirua hashtag, it means that they're more likely to have their photographs seen because people will be searching for that hashtag in this area. A few sort of hooks that we need to keep in mind. It's been indicated by Chorus that we shouldn't upload more than 50 tagged, that's GigatownPorirua, or hashtag GigatownPorirua images at a time. The person who recently spoke to Porirua City Council said maybe 50 in the morning, 50 at midday, and then 50 in the afternoon. Any more than that could be potentially seen as the GigatownPorirua spamming. Another thing to be aware of is it seems that user profiles need to be approved by Flickr staff before they're searchable. That does seem to depend on how old the account is, and there's a few things that are a bit uncertain about that one. And please don't forget to include GigatownPorirua to any images that you're uploading. So there's 5 steps. I'll be including these steps in the video notes underneath this. So first of all, we need to create a Yahoo account. So I'm going to flick now to another screen so we can see how to do that. So if you go to the Flickr site, flickr.com, this is the first screen that you're presented with. And if you click on the Sign Up for Flickr button, you then go to the registration page that looks like this. I've already filled in my details, so I'm going to click on Create Account. And finally you'll be presented with this screen, so you go click on Get Started. So here I am. I'll now click on the next. Hopefully it's remembered my password. I'll try again. And here we are. You can see that if I go click on my Photostream, which is under You, I should have no photographs in here. So first thing I'm going to do is go and click on the Upload Now button and then start uploading my first bunch of photographs. So I'm going to click on Choose Photos and Videos, and I've prepped a folder with it just got a bunch of photographs that I'm going to be using to upload in this situation. And so now I can highlight all of these photographs. I think I'll only upload one of those and click Open. And then it will go through the process of loading previews of these images into my Photostream for me. Now I can add tags at this point, but I'm not going to. When I mean tags, I mean hashtags. I'm going to show another method of doing that in just a second. So and the way that I'm going to do that is using something called sets, which allows me to add batches of files all at once. So once I've got my previews there and the little circulating icon which appears about here is finished, I'm going to go click on upload photographs, and yes, I want to make them public and upload them to my Photostream. Once that's done, I'm then going to go and click on the sets button so that I can create basically a folder which I can apply the same tag to everything. So here we are, this is my Photostream now. If you get lost, you can always go to Photostream, and then that will show you photographs that you've uploaded. I'm now going to go and click on the sets button, and it's telling me that I haven't created any sets yet, so I'll go click on my first set, and I'll click on, once again, create your first set. I'm going to call it testing 1, and I'm going to drag in the photographs that I want in this set. Let's just grab 4 images for now, and the next thing I'm going to do is go click on this batch edit button, and this is where I can apply a tag to all of those images at once. So I'm going to add tag. The tag I'm going to add, of course, is GigatownPorirua. Add tags, and it's adding them to 5 different items all at once. Please note that it hasn't added it to this one here, and it hasn't added to this one here, and I'll explain a bit more about that in a second. Click thanks. So click on save, and we can now go to our Photostream, and if we click on those images now, so that was one of the one I batch tagged, and inside here it will now have, if I click on the tags button, well, there you can see it right there, GigatownPorirua, it's added to it. Even though I didn't add it to it as an individual photograph, it batched tagged that. You remember how I said note the 2 photographs I didn't add it to. So if we go click on those 2 photographs, that was one of them, it doesn't have that tag in there, and the other one was this one here. So what I could do is I could go click and create another set and call this set testing 2, and drag those last 2 images in there, and once again I can add a tag to it. This time I'm going to use the other tag which is available to GigatownPorirua people, and click on save again. If I go back into my Photostream and click on those images now, they'll both have that tag added to it. There it is, and the previous one as well. So let me just go through that process again, and like I said, I'll be adding these steps into the video notes. First step is go to the Photostream, click on sets, choose a set, click edit, batch edit, and the drop down will appear, and go down to add tags, and then add in the GigatownPorirua hashtag and add tags. Just a reminder, don't add more than 50 hashtagged images at a time, probably 3 times a day at max, and that might be a good way of using the tags, the sets component, because it means that you could time code and date code your images. So maybe put today's date and then morning as the set name, and that will help you to remember how many times you've uploaded that day. User profiles need to be approved by Flickr, and don't forget that to put the hashtag GigatownPorirua on it. So hopefully we've achieved the goals that we've set out to do here, that how Flickr is different from other photo sharing networks, and how it can benefit the GigatownPorirua campaign, and how to sign into Flickr and upload images. For every image, from what I understand, it's at least 1 point per image which is hashtagged GigatownPorirua. Thanks for listening.